Hey guys, what is up? Long time no see. I was kind of iffy about making a video today, just for the simple fact that I'm really tired, but it has been 1 year since I started these Coffee Talk episodes, so my good friend said that I should make an anniversary episode. So here I am, and not in spite, I can't even think, but in honor of the anniversary, I did make some coffee. Not a whole lot, just because baby don't really like coffee. Although it is really funny to watch him thrash around like he's on a bouncer or a trampoline or something. But honestly, I have no idea what episode we are on now. I want to say 67, but I think that's maybe pushing it a little high. I know it's in the 60s though. Now, for those of you who haven't been following these episodes, if you go back and you start watching them, there are some episodes that are missing. Apparently there were a few people who decided to report me because of things that I talked about or showed. So there are some episodes that are no longer there. So you might be on like episode 12 and then it'll skip to like 15 or 16. I honestly don't remember the episode numbers. And it's been such a long time since they were reported or taken off, whatever, that, well, I just don't really care at this point. Haters are gonna hate, and really, people are just mad because they know that I speak the truth, and gosh forbid people find out the truth about themselves, or want to believe it, I should say. So, I honestly cannot remember the last time that I made an episode. So, to recap, for those that are just now tuning in or whatever, I am now 7 months pregnant. Got a nice baby bump. He's finally resting a little bit. It's a boy, and we are naming him Logan James. Logan, because we both we both share the love of Wolverine. And then James is for Jeremy's dad. And then, of course, Logan will have his last name. So, yeah. And since the last episode, I'm sure you can maybe see by the background that, once again, I am in a new place. We are in a new place. But it's for the better. We did move out of my mom's and are now living with my friend Adrienne and her husband and her 2 kids, and she's also pregnant. We don't know what she's having yet though. But she is the godmother of Logan, and it's been really nice living with actual friends who are there for us, I guess the term would be, considering all the shit that's been going on for the last 8-9 months, something like that. My days are all screwed up. And then of course Emma Joe did not go to daycare today because she is under the weather. But lay down. Hopefully whatever she has passes, and hopefully whatever she has, it's not contagious, because the last time I was sick for 3 weeks, and I do not want to go back to that. She went with me to my doctor appointment today, and if you see me freak out, I'm sorry. I'm outside, and there's a bunch of bags of cans back here, so there's bees.
Hello guys. We took Logan. So he was moving in my mom's tummy, you know? What? Camera, you better not hurt me.
So, because she had to stay home, because she's not feeling well, she went with me to my doctor appointment, and unfortunately, there's no new pictures today. All they did was check his heartbeat. Thank you. But he's got a very strong, healthy heartbeat.
Yeah, you better not hurt me, Val. I was with my mom's doctor appointment.
She's delirious. I gave her some cough medicine, but apparently it's not kicking in to where she'll take a nap. So therefore, I can take a nap. Anyways, so, doctor says he's got a really good heartbeat, really strong, healthy, which is really amazing because, as most of you know, for a long time,
we went on the taxi, and then I was sick. Then I spilled some my water on my clothes, you know, and then my kitty shirt was welly wet. Then I'm trying. And then my mom is going to clean it, you know.
Because I'm the launderer. Alright, go lay down.
I'm gonna wait for you outside.
So, anyways, so yeah, they just listened to his heartbeat, and the doctor gave me the option, I guess. She said that because it's been 5 years since this little one.
Hello.
If I wanted to not do the C-section and do it the way that I had Andrew, then I could, but there'd be a lot of risks involved.
Yeah.
Alright. One would be that because I've already had a C-section, the scar from when this little one was born could tear open, and another one would be that because of the C-section I had with Emma, if I tried to do it the other way with Logan, then we would
I
run the risk.
myself with the.
Look, that bee's gonna get you. You better go inside. You got flowers on. Hurry up, inside. Go. Anyway, there's the possibility that we could lose a baby because the complications. So I told her that I would rather just have the C-section. This way I know that the baby Logan will be just fine. And I'm not worried because I know that whatever plans God has for us are way more awesome and cool than anything I could ever plan. So, but I know that no matter what, God will pull us through. He has brought us this far, so so I've decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and have the C-section because there's too many risks involved with doing it naturally, and I don't want to lose my baby. So And she also said that after Logan, I could maybe, possibly have one more child after that. Or after Logan, I could possibly have one more. Anyway, sorry. I had to pause for a moment. Connie's home. I don't know if you're watching right now, but Connie's home. She got lipstick all over her face. Anyways, yeah, so after Logan, I can only have one more baby. So I've decided to not get my tubes tied, and I'm going to wait 3 to 5 years, just like I did with Andrew and Emma. And after that, I can't have any more kids. So, you know, I think 4 is a good number. 4 and 12 are my lucky numbers, and I don't want 12 kids. Not that I'd be able to have them anyway, apparently, but I think 4 would be a good number, and I already know, because Andrew and Emma are 3 years apart, that, you know, that's a good age range for them to be apart. But anyways, that's something totally different. So yeah, lots of changes and events that have happened. I know that there's one event. I'm sure for those who have been following, you guys know some of the episodes where I talked about my ex and how I have tried to play fair and be nice and give him the benefit of the doubt and everything else, and every single time I metaphorically got slapped in the face. So I did something that I probably should have did 2 years ago, you know, and I went and filed for child support, and I won, so yay. And of course, he's not happy about it, but to be honest, I don't give a fuck, because, you know, you helped fucking make them. You can't pull your head out of your ass long enough to help take care of them. Like, I don't think so. He don't call. He don't come see them. His family sees my kids, and my kids go over there, and he still doesn't even take the time to go to his mom's and see them. And apparently his girlfriend just had yet another miscarriage. Apparently that makes 7. News to me, but, you know, good riddance. Good effing riddance. Him walking out on me and my kids was the best thing he could have ever done for us. So I am grateful for it. It sucks that my kids have to suffer. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. My kids are not suffering. My kids, Andrew started calling Jeremy Padre. It's really, really cute. You know, and Andrew, he stopped talking about his dad and his father, I should say. And he told me that to him, Jeremy is his Padre. You know, Jeremy plays sports with him and games and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and, you know, Andrew's got 2 really awesome male role models. Yeah. Here, he's got Jeremy, and he's got John, and, you know, I couldn't be more grateful. And then, you know, of course, Emma You know, she was only 3 when my ex walked out, so she's still confused, I guess. That's what her doctor said anyway. But you know, I think she's starting to realize that her daddy isn't coming back for her, or that's putting it nicely. We'll just leave it at that, because let's face it, you know, he'd rather be with his ex or with his girlfriend and knock her up a bunch of times just so she can have miscarriages, because she's apparently just as irresponsible as him. But it's not my problem. I have my kids, and I have Jeremy, and I've got my friends. And honestly, that's all I need. You know, I really wish that my family was more excited or more supportive of Logan, you know, of this new addition to my family, to our family. But, you know, of course, me saying that, it just means that I'm being inconsiderate and thinking that everybody should drop what they're doing to pay attention to me. Don't see how that is, but whatever. And for those who still read my website, I know I didn't do a video about this. I was going to do a video for it, but unfortunately I could not find it. And now that I remember, it's probably too late to even make a makeshift one. But I did get some hilarious comments on my website months ago, which, if you follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and if we're friends on Twitter and Facebook, then you would have seen those pictures. But my own grandfather has claimed me Slut of the Year for 2017. And as you can see, I don't have my halo. Boo-hoo. It's in the shop getting washed. But as I said on my website, in order to be considered a slut, you would have had to sleep with multiple people in a short amount of time. Now, it's nobody's business, but the man I am with now is the only man I have been sleeping with for the last year. In May, it'll be a year. But before that was my ex, and we split up in 2016. So get your facts straight, or at least fucking read up in a dictionary once in a while, old man, because you don't know what any fucking word means. And yeah, I guess I have a sailor mouth. But studies have shown that people who cuss, who swear, are actually more intellectual and more intelligent than people who don't. And that's because the people who don't swear or cuss, which by the way, you do, the ones who don't swear or cuss have to work twice as hard just to keep themselves from doing it, which therefore means that they're holding themselves back, and also means that they're more liable to tell lies and lie to people. So personally, I don't trust a motherfucker who don't cuss. Just saying. So, unless of course, you know, they're a kid. That's my exception. Obviously. That's kind of a given. But, yeah, so 60-something episodes. Some have been happy, some have been sad, some have been pointless. But either way, I really appreciate it. I really enjoy the fact that, or I really appreciate the fact that so many people, and to me so many people is like 2 people, which is perfectly fine with me. But it means a lot to me that even just one person has requested these coffee talks to continue. Now, of course, there will be about a week next month that I won't be able to do these videos, and you know, I may not be able to do them every day like I was before, but maybe I can go back to doing it like once a week. I think once a week would be more than plenty. So, other than that, that's really all I have to say. Because now I have Emma and I have Connie, and I need to try to keep them separated just in case whatever Emma has is contagious. Cause yeah. So, thank you guys. Like seriously, there's so many people that I am truly grateful for. You know, Jeremy of course being one, Adrian, John, Jeremy's mom, K Hart, Dre, Fitzy, like your guys' support and help and non-stop cheerleading, I guess. I don't know what the term is. I'm sorry, guys. It means a lot, especially because it is beginning to feel more than ever like I don't really have a family, or any of my family anyways. So, you know, it is what it is. I at least have my little brother. You know, that's all I can really say. Just to be on the safe side, because I really don't need any more comments from people. Not that I really care, but I'm trying to move on with my life. I just wish other people would do the same. Because what's the point? What's the point of dwelling and living in the past, you know? What's the point of holding on to hatred and bitterness? And I can't answer these, but I'm sure if my grandfather makes a fake account for YouTube and leaves a comment on here, not that I'll approve it, you know, you guys could probably ask him, because he's the master at bitterness and holding on to grudges. And unfortunately, everybody in my family has learned that trait. Except, of course, my little brother. And me. But, you know, there's just no point. And if nobody wants to be happy for me and Jeremy and the new family I am trying so hard to grow and be happy and all that, then fuck you guys. We don't need you in our lives. We've had our problems, we've had our differences, you know, but we are together, and though neither one of us ever want to get married again, and we've already agreed that we'll never get married, we're lifelong partners. And you can either accept it and be happy and be a part of our family, or you can live in the past, hold on to your fucking grudges and your fucking pity parties and your poor me's and all this other shit. And you can take that shit and you can go somewhere else with it, because we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't want it. And that's that. So, I guess I wasn't done. I guess I still have some pent up frustration, but I know that on the videos that I make, I can only say certain things. So, aside from that, again, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody who's been here since day one. It's been a whole year since I started these Coffee Talk episodes, and Jeremy was the one who suggested that I do them. So I owe him more than he knows. And as cheesy and girly as this is gonna sound, and I'm sure it'll be held over my head, he is the love of my life, and aside from my kids, and of course,
Cool, Mama.
I couldn't be more grateful to have such an amazing man who actually loves and cares about not just me but my kids, and is there for us, who, even though he doesn't get a lot of sleep and feels like shit, still goes to work every single day.
We can say bad words.
You're right, we don't say bad words. But goes to work every single day. Every day. He has not missed one day of work since he started. And we are very proud. Huh?
Mhm.
Who do we love?
You
And
Jeremy.
so, Andrew's at school, so otherwise, sorry, my hair keeps tickling my face. Andrew's at school, otherwise he would be out here with us. And I think the cough medicine's kicking in, which is my cue that it's time to go. So, again, thank you guys. I wish there was more than just me saying thank you, but I hope that those who have been here know how truly grateful me and my family are for your help and your support, and for being here when everybody else slammed doors in our face, literally. So, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Be safe, and I will maybe see you guys next week. Say bye.